Hello, housemates, and welcome back to Avernum, Escape from the Pit. And in the last episode, we did escape from the pit. We found the exit to the surface world and we walked around in the sun, grass, and fresh air. But our sense of obligation to these people in Avernum whom, though we haven't been here that long, we feel some sort of kinship with. We have developed an allegiance to them and a hatred for the Empire. So what would we do on the surface all alone? We would still be refugees, outlaws, living essentially on the run, but just in the sun. So that's not good enough. If we're going to have a real life, we need to destroy the Empire and support this place down here under the ground. So that's what we're going to do. We are first going to tell people about our spectacular discovery. We're going to portal on out to Erica's tower and to Barga to tell her and to tell the scimitar about what we found. We should also tell Thantria. So there's a lot of people that want to know this news, clearly. And then we're going to work on ridding the underworld of Grahoth once and for all. Let's check in with King Micah to see if he gives a shit about this. We've already done all this. So the next two of the three great quests that we're going to be accomplishing will be, well, probably mostly big, nasty fights. Killing Emperor Hawthorne, I imagine, is going to take some work. We'll probably have to fight that Garzad dude who we keep seeing in those crystals. What else? And I imagine just lots of soldiers. And then, of course, Grahoth is going to be no picnic, I imagine. Fully released in his own domain, but we have Demon Slayer. I reached the exit to the surface world. Excellent. I will spread this information around. Soon we will begin to infiltrate the surface. I can hardly wait. As a reward, you may read portions of my 2 spell books. You can find them past my chambers. She points to the north. All right. Then go forth and fight for Avernum. Blah, blah, blah. All right. I wonder if we can ever read all of them. We got better with Divine Restoration. We got better with Cloak of the Arcane. I'm assuming that the other 2 are still going to be... yeah. I guess... maybe when we assassinate the Emperor we can come back down here? Maybe right before we go up there she lets us do them. Okay. In any case... can I take this? No. What's in here? Also stuff to steal. Alright, we do have a wisdom crystal floating around. We've got a couple of them. There's not much point in using them, but they're just taking up inventory space and we don't need cash, so we'll just do that. Okay, so now let's go to Barga. And tell our friends at the scimitar. Tell them first, and then hopefully we can still tell Thantria. I found the exit to the surface. Yes, we know. Already our agents are going to secure the exit and figure out how to exploit it. Every day we come closer to rebellion and to sweet freedom, and all thanks to you. What will you do with your knowledge of the exit? She is thrilled. I will spread this information to all of Avernum. Soon, we can begin to escape and send infiltrators to the surface. You have done a great kindness for us all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to get to work. She can barely restrain her grin as she sits down and begins to write letters. All right. So we didn't get a damn thing for that quest. For completing it. Yeah, we didn't get reputation, we didn't get XP. Lames. Alright. Now we go to Formello. Forget, we don't have to go upstairs to get to her. So let's see if she knows that we told other people. Let's see what happens here. I know how to escape from Avernum. She sits up, instantly alert. You do? Excellent. I will pay you very, very well for this. Your happy future in the underworld is assured. Only tell me where it is. So here's what I think. I think she's stuck down here, and she doesn't really like it, even though she says, oh, I'm doing great work. And she only wants to do this so she can escape. I don't really care, so let's tell her and see what happens. You tell Thantria where the exit is. Fascinating. I honestly was not aware of that. Well done. As a reward, if you want to use it, you can. I would, however, do so quickly. And, if you want to stay in this pit, she gives you a hefty sack of coins and a glittering talisman. I will send word to the surface. A pardon for your crimes might even be in the offing. Alright, so we got a talisman of might and 5,000 coins. Astrid is level 32. Anything else I can do for you? Oh, I think you have done quite enough. We are most grateful for your efforts. More Avernites should be like you. Oh. Oh no. So, I think, if I were to imagine how this plays out, we tell the Scimitar and Erica about the portal, the exit first. They start getting things in motion to go to the portal and secure it. They've already done some of that. Now we tell Thantria, she tells the surface, the Empire liaison, whoever she works with, that we know where it is, and then they send people to sort of close it and shore it up, maybe. Because she said, use it while you can, which makes me think that she's going to get it, shut down or something. And so then there's some sort of conflict that goes on around there, etc., etc. So now Thantria is of no more use to us, and we are, after all, going to kill... Oh, wow, plus 8 melee damage. 8%. We are, after all, going to assassinate her emperor, who she seems to generally want to work with. So, well, I think it's time. Word of Elements 2, Steel. My Word of Steel is still at level 1. Are you getting suspicious, lady? I'm not staying out of your chambers. I'm going right the fuck in here. Thantria watches you enter her private chambers. She says, I warned you. You did not listen. You will see how the Empire deals with spies. Lady, I'm gonna mess you up. You have no idea. I've gotten the rewards out of you. Now I need to stop you from telling the Empire that we found the escape. Thantria raises her hand to her lip, lowers it, and sees blood on her fingers. Ah, the Avernite wants to test me. Yes? Well, let the testing begin. She mutters a word of command. One of her guardian golems steps forward out of its circle and lumbers towards you. Okay. Ember Golem. We are definitely just focusing on you for the time being. Because that seems the wisest course of action. let's summon ourselves a Vengeful Shade. Let's... She's activated another one. Okay, it says it right there. What else to do? It's not that tough. She terrified Corbin. She terrified our priest too. That's a bummer. Can we get both of them? Not with that, we can't. Arcane Summon's doing a decent amount of work. So you can see why it might be helpful to have more than one priest, because if your one person who has Unshackle Mind gets themselves terrified or something, then they can't help anyone else. So that's a good reason to, especially on higher difficulties where I imagine the mental effects are even nastier, if that's possible, to run multi-priest, perhaps even all priest. I know that a lot of people do that. That's a favored type of build. Let's see. Our summons are actually doing decent stuff. They're doing damage a little bit. They're also taking up some hits for us, which is really the most important thing that they can do. We're just going to keep focusing on Thantria. We absolutely murdered her worm. She is tough. You have slain Thantria, envoy of the Empire. Her defenders crumble into dust the moment she dies. This act will anger a lot of people. Not all of them are in the Empire. Yeah, well. So you can see it is wise to focus her down. Missionary Cloak. Healing. Oh, nice. Onto the Inferno. So I bet that's a crystal to communicate with probably Garzad. let's check it out. You stare into this crystal. You think you see images moving within. Pillars, humanoid figures, maybe even sunlight. You hear voices, very quiet just at the edge of perception. Then the image fades. The crystal does not recognize you. It reverts to a mundane stone. Alright, so we've dealt with her. That cloak. More sparkly items. So it's not actually quite as good as this. But she might have a garbagey cloak. Yeah, that one's not great, so let's give her this one. Everyone wearing all this super awesome stuff. Yeah, we're still going to keep the wound plate on her. I wonder if anyone actually gets pissed off. Okay, so we have all the brooches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. All right, next we're going to go sort out Grahoth. To do that, we should teleport to Erika's tower. I kind of want to talk to a few people to see if killing Thantria has done any good. No. All right, Grahoth. So it's right up there. Oh wait, here's something we haven't gone to. What's this? This is a dried up lava tube rising steeply away from the tumult below. As you climb, the tube gets steeper and cooler. It looks like this passage goes quite a long way up. It would be a difficult climb, but not beyond your abilities. You climb and keep climbing. Your excitement grows as the surface world gets closer. You may have finally found an escape route from Avernum. Then suddenly the passage starts to shake. Blocks of pumice and basalt fall from the ceiling. You quickly climb back down and the shaking stops. You start up and it starts again. You head back down in disgust. When you're almost to the bottom, there's an explosion above you. The passage seals itself. A magical trap has blocked another possible escape route. Well, we already know where the real one is, so whatever. Alright, let's attack these demons. Alright, so we should just have Demon Slayer on all the time now. They're skeletal warriors, fiery demons. Ooh, 125 damage. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what the Demon Slayer does. I wonder if you actually get the slow effect from our other sword. If it's your offhand weapon. That I don't know. I don't know if offhand weapons actually do their effects. Their active attack effects on enemies. The AI is really bad with those AoE, like circle attacks. They often do them in hit. It's not just that they missed, they could not hit anyone the way that they end up doing it. I wonder, I don't know why sometimes we get a battle frenzy from our haste spell, and sometimes we don't. Yeah, I don't know what determines that at all. Alright, fire will do us no good. We can hit a bunch of people with the ice spell. Oh wait, they're immune? Oh, duh, they're undead. They were just red, and I was like, oh, fire's not gonna work. Good job, dude. How many times are you gonna attack? The Hakai battle frenzied them. Fuck off! I need to reposition here. Not where I wanted to go. Stop slapping me. Can't get a good angle on anything. Well, now we can move. Oh, what? That is not what I clicked at all. Fuck you. Give it a rest. So our fighters are both terrified. You see, this mental resistance stuff is just like, you know, they both have decent mental resist. Assholes. Alright, what do we have here? That narrowed down some of the skeletons we have to face. I'm only hitting 2 people, but whatever. Okay, got the Hakai finally. That finished it off. The fate of those who defy Grahoth is death. Sure, dude, whatever. Well, here's an altar. You find a massive basalt altar. It is covered with heavy stains and disturbing carvings. It overlooks a fierce tumult of magma and flame. Huge clawed bats fly through the sulphurous clouds. Their howls echo towards you through the steam. This is the realm of Grahoth, the demon lord, who you freed, and who now awaits your approach. Okay, we got all sorts of wandering garbage. You stumble into a demonic patrol. The horde of vicious creatures charges you instantly, desperate for the taste of fresh meat. Fresh meat. Got some butcher fans up in here. Good job missing, dickhead. What we mostly want to do is fucking kill the Hakai before it gets to do anything. Because it's the one who causes battle threats. Now we don't have to put up with them attacking 8 bajillion times. Assholes. Alright, so I'm going to guess they're not immune to fire since they're not ruby skeletons, they're just skeleton warriors. Good. Alright, we want to go to the secret door here. Same thing, except these are various demons. Got a Mung demon, 2 Mung demons. So we want to deal with them. Oh yeah. Okay, the slow does work, I can see it. Excellent. So we know that we have the answer to that question now. Cave demons. Oh, nice. Wait, why are they slow? Maybe Divine Retribution also does some slow stuff. Stab! A glowing spirit stands before you. Its soft, reassuring glow provides a welcome respite from the harsh light of the lava. It waves for you to come closer. We approach. It floats closer. You can see that it is the ghost or shade of a young woman. She smiles, clearly pleased to see you. Greetings. We were summoned and sent by Solberg the wizard. We can aid you. Then a look of urgency appears on her face. I sense I am followed. I must flee. I have been in the fortress of our common foe. The barriers can be passed. She hands you a twisted black iron key. She glows brighter for a moment. If you can't reach Grahoth's fort, go to the Waterfall Warren. The Orb of Thralny will help you. Now, I must go. Solberg sends his best wishes. She fades into the wall. Moments later, you hear a roar, and several red bolts of light fly into the wall after her. You pocket the black key and back away. Okay. Welcome, human. We have been sent to help against Grahoth. His release has caused great consternation in the spheres. I cannot stay long. We must struggle to avoid Grahoth's gaze as it is. But I can tell you one thing. One of us went spying in his tower. She can help you. She is hidden near here. Go to her. Good luck. Well, we already knew about that. So we can use the orb here. Find a cache. Putrefied gauntlets. Okay, those are legendary glowy things too. Did I see that right? Yeah, they are. So, acid resistance, plus 10 to mind effect and acid. Okay. What are you wearing? No, blessing and curse is better for you. Plus 3 to magical damage. What are your bracers? Duelist's gloves. Plus 4% chance to riposte. Let's give him, Corbin, these. Okay. Oh, I see. So they meant they weren't saying if you can't reach. They're saying, look, you're not going to be able to do this without the orb. But thankfully, we have the orb. We are at the fortress of Grahoth. So, we're going to end this episode here, and then in the next one, we shall go forth and slay the Demon Lord, completing another of the great quests to, to end the Avernum, the first installment in the Avernum series. So, I know you want to see it, so please stay tuned. Hit a thumbs up on this video and subscribe so that you know when the battle against the great Demon Lord will occur. If you're not going to do any of those things, then I don't care what you do.